Oh gosh, we got a mess here. All right, hi Virgo. Virgo, this is for you. This is Tarot Lumination here. It's your full moon report for April 10th, 2017, Virgo. Okay, I'm trying to get these out as fast as I can to give you enough heads up. Okay, um, I invite you to look at the all signs report for the full moon. Okay, it's like the 13th video. It helps with some of the understanding of the patterns going on, all the sacred geometry, and the planets and things like that. And also, I invite you to read for your moon sign and for your rising, because you could have a threesome, three combinations all going on at the same time. And if you cover all three, then you're going to have a much broader perspective of your situation overall. Okay. Also, please allow, um, we're filming this towards the later day for Tarot Illumination headquarters, and it's been a wacky day here with a lot of stuff going on in the neighborhood, wacky sounds, all the wild birds that go on here, the babies crying, and the construction of this wild house next door, the airplanes, the ice cream trucks, all of that. Okay, so Virgo, I know you like reality. I know you are most comfortable with very tangible reality and like things to be very orderly in terms of reality. So when all of that gets threatened, like some of the background sounds, that's not fun. It's not cool for Virgos. Okay? I understand you. I like things to be highly orderly in my world too, Virgo. So, um, just give me a moment here. Just some background. So, dear Virgo, this full moon is going to be coming right at you in your second house of what you value. My this, my that, my talents, my gifts, my money, my resources, my people, my family, my stuff, my things, all of that. It's going to be illuminated, okay? You're going to see what's been going on that you didn't see before, all right? And it's going to be in the context of intimate relationships. I'm not talking a direct one-on-one, like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, business partner, boy, girl, man, woman. I'm talking about that's already in place, and the energy that happens when you're already in place in very profoundly intimate ways. You're talking about to the point where there's you, there's the other, you've come together, and that's great. But now we're talking about this shared resources, the deep bonding that comes where you literally merge with another. And that's where things can get very scary and murky, because intimacy can be very terrifying for a lot of people if they don't understand it. Okay, and so the natural tendency would be to go, okay, if it's too much. So, in the context of your very important relationships, hold on. When it comes to especially how you express yourself through creative self-expression in this life, in this world, it's profoundly impacted by your relationships, your deep relationships, intimate relationships that involves shared resources. That's body, mind, and soul, money, your whole freaking life, okay? So, dear Virgo, also want to mention that the Saturn is still grinding through there. It's retrograding in your fourth house of home and family, foundations, security, where you rest your head from the past, where you feel safe, where you feel at home. And if Saturn makes you feel destabilized there, then please take this as an opportunity to stabilize things and figure out what is the cause of any destabilization in the foundations of your life, okay? The truth is what is needed here. And that's what's happening with Saturn retrograde in Sagittarius. All right, so here we go. Virgo. This is just like we do on the Sunday Night Lives, just three little card quickie and a bit of background. All right, Virgo? So here we go. Here's the situation. Here's some possible challenges. And here's hopefully how we're going to figure it out. And what's kind of the swirly stuff in the background. Okay, it's understandable. You're trying to hold steady, hold on to what you got. This relates directly to Saturn and Sagittarius in your 4th house. And if you feel the foundations of your life are a little bit like this, it would make sense that you would want to hold things down, lock things down, create more stability, create more security, okay? It's totally understandable. And if the weather feels a little bit rocky to you, then it would make sense to want to hold down, to lock in your power. The four corners. You understand that? Okay, I'll do it like this. The four corners, like of a building. Oh, forget it. Anyway, the 4 pillars. Once they're in place, that's very, very strong. The four pillars create the foundation. If it's wobbly, we're going to get a chance to revise and improve the foundations of your life. Okay? And that can be brought on by weather, any kind of circumstance or condition or weather around you that indicates where things are wobbly. So what's the situation here? Let's have a look. Wow, the 9 of Cups. Okay, maybe somehow or other in this particular moment in time, when it comes to the full moon, you might have a sensation that you're getting what you wanted. Okay, because you're very diligent, Virgo. You're very conscientious. You're very hardworking. You don't expect a lot of thanks and applause and trophies and prizes for just taking care of what needs to be taken care of. But if you've been doing that and you've been responsible and you've been, systematically, just little inch by little inch, taking care of business, minding your own business, taking care of yourself properly, doing everything you can to maintain your power position, and not letting anyone threaten you or undermine you, or not letting the truth or the lies, shall we say, disturb you, then you have every reason to celebrate and be happy and rejoice. It's just like, wow, I'm getting there. And hopefully throughout spring and the rest of the summer, this can actually turn into a 10 of Cups. Wouldn't that be awesome? So what's the challenge here, Virgo? Knight of Cups coming in. Okay. It might be that because we're dealing with intimacy here, the energy of relationships after you've made formal bonds with people that you care about very deeply and who care about you very deeply, and you start getting into the exchange of love energy where you have to trust each other and love each other enough to share your resources, that might be a challenge. It might be that we're reaching a point here where it just gets a little too close, okay? Just a little bit too intimate. And that's the point where things can get very wobbly. You might be getting what you wish for. You might have been doing really well. But when it comes to the full moon, we might come to a point of culmination where you realize, like, oh my God, I really am this vested. I am this deeply committed and involved with others, with someone else, to this degree of intimacy. And sometimes that's just a little bit too much. So I want to okay, so don't be scared. And to me, this represents fear of intimacy. Like the amount of love that's coming to you, the amount of love that you deserve, the amount of love that you're willing to bring into the relationships, the amount of love that they deserve. That's all very great and wholesome, but it is very scary sometimes to get this close, all right? So how do you deal with all that? There's a lot of love here, okay, Virgo? A lot of love. How do we deal with this? You let it in. Well, there's probably a lot. How many dozens of pop songs about love and letting it in? Let it in, or something like that. I don't know. There's probably a ton of them. Maybe Adele did some, or Beyonce or something. But the point is, it's like, don't be scared of intimacy. Typically, Virgos, you tend to be very, very shy. Okay? Let's just be honest about it. And the whole idea of like getting that close and that loving and that intimate is a little bit intimidating. But look what happens when you allow the love to flow. Look what happens, Virgo. Look at this. This is like the ultimate wealth, okay? And this is the card of having it all. If you wish to have it all, if you literally wish to have it all, especially in your like intimate world, the world of your immediate surroundings, the people who really, really count to you, then and so it shows up in your life and world in very, very tangible, understandable Virgo ways. Virgo, you're very, very comfortable with this energy, this card. There's no ambiguity here. This is the card of having it all. This is generational wealth. This is true abundance. This is resources that you can share with yourself and with others, where everybody gets around the family table. Everybody gets around the picnic table. Everybody brought something to the table. Somebody brought the cranberry sauce. Somebody brought the dessert and the pie and the goodies. Somebody brought the hummus. Somebody brought the meat. Somebody brought the veggies. And it all piles up and it's just wonderful. Okay, that's the energy we're looking at. And so, as a way to deal with your challenges, is to allow this energy to come in. Okay, because you deserve it. You've been working very hard for it. Okay, and it will come through the energy of deep intimacy and deep intimate relationships. So in other words, the way to handle the situation here is to allow the abundance to flow as it occurs through your deepest, most profound relationships. Now remember, you still have to stay vigilant and watch out for anything that is unhealthy or unwholesome or untrue about those relationships. But if you've done your homework properly, and it looks like you've been working pretty hard, then there's a good chance that you can enjoy this. So the way to deal with this, the fear of intimacy, is to somehow or other, I'm not sure exactly how, it might be to do something very un-Virgo-like. It might be something like you have to close yourself in a room, in the mirror, and be with yourself and tell yourself something like this. Okay, I'm just going to use one of my own little prayers that I say to myself very frequently. Okay, it goes like this. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am open to receive. I am ready. I am willing. I am able to receive. Okay, let's do it again, Virgo. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am open to receive. I am ready. I am willing. I am able to receive. And by receiving, I mean everything. Everything that you deserve, all your wealth, all your bounty, even if it means getting a little bit intimate, okay? It's all right, Virgo. We all have to go through it at some point. I know you're very shy about these things, but it's okay. Okay. Just ask everybody to be very, very gentle, all right? Be very gentle with Virgo, everybody, okay? Thank you, Virgo. That's all I got for you. I hope you get something out of this. You can reinterpret however you like. Watch your moon, watch your rising, okay? And watch the all sign preview, okay? All the best, Virgo. All the best.